All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a tutorial, a nice quick tutorial for any of you 3D artists out there. We're going to be making a game-ready chain mesh, which doesn't sound super interesting, but I think the knowledge is super valuable, so I wanted to share it. So in the games industry, we have to optimize meshes, right? We can't just use very dense, high polygon meshes all the time. And so we're going to do it today by using an old school technique called billboarding, which basically we're going to use an image of a chain on a flat plane, and it's going to save you a bunch of polygons. So let's show you now. Here we are in Substance Painter, and you can see here we have our nice chain. Looks pretty good. You know, it holds up from most angles. Obviously, if we go a little bit too far, you can see it's a bit flat, but looks pretty good. And this is only 22 polygons. I don't know why I did that, but 22 polygons. Compare that to the actual chain mesh itself. All right, in here in ZBrush, and we're at 62,000 polygons. Now, even if we wanted to dumb this right down, the very lowest, you might be able to get it a little bit lower. Even at its lowest point, it's 4,000 polygons, and this is a small chain. You imagine you got a bunch of them hanging off a character or in a scene. Probably doesn't make sense to use thousands and thousands of polygons. I'm gonna show you how to make it nice and easy. Honestly, it doesn't matter what software you're using. This is gonna work in any 3D software. I just like to use ZBrush. Going to use this here, our curve, flat, snap, brush tool. And then with a relatively small brush size, we are going to drag it all the way to the bottom like so. All right, and that's exactly what we want. We can click on the mesh here to basically approve that. And now we have two meshes. All right, and then with our low poly one, we're just going to open up our brush. We're just going to switch to our move brush. And basically, we're just going to want to make sure we're covering the whole chain. And we want kind of like a half intersection the whole way along. Now, obviously, if you're in a different 3D package, you're going to do the same thing, just however you do it in that software there. Next, we need to unwrap this plane. By default, it doesn't come with any. So in ZBrush, we can just unwrap it using UV Master. Probably just do a quick projection in whatever software you want. Now we have two meshes, high poly one here, which is the actual chain, and we're going to have our low poly. You're going to export both of those as two separate FBXs, so a low and a high. And then we're going to switch into our baking software, Substance Painter. So here we are in Substance Painter. We're going to create a new project. A couple things to note. You want to make sure it says Alpha Blend in the project template. You can just find it here. It is a preset. You can still do it without it, but if you don't select Alpha Blend, you won't see your results. So we're going to go Alpha Blend. Let's just go 2K for now. Everything else is good. You got your low poly mesh. Now we got our nice little thing here. Looks great, doesn't it? What we're going to want to do is we're going to go to our baking menu. So it's the little croissant up the top here. Don't have to do a whole lot. I'm going to switch it to 2K just so that we get a good bake. High poly. All right. You can see here we got, and then on the left-hand side here, we just want to make sure we click opacity. We want to bake an opacity map. What we're going to do is switch cage to automatic. You don't need to, obviously it's experimental, but I find it works pretty well. And then it's going to go bake selected textures and it's going to do its thing. Now in painting, we're going to get this horrible mess. And that's because it's just gone ahead and baked all the materials. We haven't actually activated the opacity yet. To preview it in the scene, we're going to create a new film layer. All right. And then down here, we're just going to do op, all right, which is obviously opacity. We don't need any other information. And in the opacity, we're going to basically search for, so obviously I've already done it, but you search for opacity and it's going to pull up the map that you just baked. And bam, nice and easy. There's the chain. And then obviously we can chuck our gold texture on here and we can see nice gold chain, nice and simple, super quick, super useful. This can be used for a bunch of things. So torn fabric, nice, easy way to do that. Obviously you don't want to have all the polygons kind of cutting out the fabric at the bottom. So you can just do a nice flat plane as you've torn the fabric, do this, you're good to go. Ropes, basically anything that you want to sort of represent with more detail without having all these individual meshes. Nice, quick, easy tip.